Hi, this is Tatiana Dyachenko, and this video is about how a woman predator is deceiving men in government. It's a continuing story about Tim, a victim of a psychopath, Ella. Who's Ella? Ella is a Polish immigrant, came to New Zealand to rob New Zealand men and government by using her psychopathic charm, deceit and manipulation, just a parasite on society. And how did she manage to do this? 20 years ago, Ella lived in Poland, and one time she visited an international dating agency. And she saw photos of men who are looking for Polish women, and one photo caught her eye, and it was a New Zealand guy who was going to travel to Poland. And she looked at his photo and said, "This is my new husband." And this story she shared with Tim, her last victim. Maybe not the last, but this is the main character of my story. A few weeks later, this guy arrived to her city, and she took him into her apartment, and they lived for 30 days. Soon after, she came to New Zealand, and they got married. And she didn't have any English whatsoever, and he paid for everything. For her moving to New Zealand, taking English class, he paid for her master's degrees, he paid for immigration visa for her and her daughter. And he built a new home for them. And this example shows how psychopath has a strong strategy how to seduce men, women, psychopath, maybe men the same, and make them to be sexually addicted to them and get everything they wanted. This is one of characteristics of psychopath, exploiting sexual relationship and suck you dry using this addiction. And Tim says, as soon as Ella had got her New Zealand citizenship for her and her daughter, she found a reason to divorce this simple but decent man. I now understand she blackmailed him for a quick and easy out-of-court settlement after only 5 years of living together. In all these years since arriving in New Zealand, Ella has worked only 3 years, yet collected sizable wealth through her relationships with men, both on property, equity, and jewels. And she exploits the government also. She collects a health benefit from government illegally. I established by talking to her ex-husband after I left her that she had sold an apartment in Poland and brought the money to New Zealand, but not put them into her marriage or joint property. With the man she originally came to, this money was kept secret from him. And after separation, she took half of his money and didn't spend anything of her money, didn't show them. This is how psychopath is using people as tools to get money and to get power. People just tools, not the goal. A relationship are carefully calculated. They are weighing how much effort they should put to get something and how much profit they can get. Profit should be bigger than effort and expenses. And if this good calculation, they will be involved in this relationship. If not, they just move on to the next one. And they want to satisfy their hedonistic needs to get as much pleasure as possible for the lowest price. Psychopaths are lacking empathy, compassion, moral norms. There are no moral norms at all. They can even use law, which is supposed to establish justice, to protect moral norms. And they use this law to create injustice and violation moral norms and law. Basically, they use law against law. And it's especially true for psychopath with lower degree, which is Ella case, because she had a degree in law and she knows how to use law. High functioning psychopath, they can control themselves. Low functioning have problem with controlling their behavior. They are reckless, they cannot control their impulses, aggressiveness. But high functioning, they can create several steps, well-organized strategy as a chess game, and using people as a chess figures on the chessboard. And they use them to get the final goal, which is money and power. And I wish you to be aware in your romantic relationship, and if you are involved in psychopath, just run away as soon as possible, because this relationship might be devastating for your money, health, your psychological sanity. And I wish you to be happy and healthy. If you like this video, click like, subscribe my channel. See you next time. It was Tatiana Dyachenko.